Hello and welcome to CloudFront's YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about email recipients in Cloudflows. We will begin by having a look at how D65 email messages are sent using Cloudflows. After that, we will check how to set dynamic recipients on email messages and how to retrieve email recipients. Let's get started. To send a D365 email using Cloudflows, we need to first create email message record and then send email. Let's have a look at the flow. I have taken an example where when an account is created, an email message is sent to the primary contact of the account. To create the email message record, we use the step add a new row. In this, other than the details like subject, description, etc., we will be adding the recipients. To add recipients, we add a new item in the activity party attribute. Here I have two set to contact, which is the primary contact. Other than that, we can add the parties like CC, from, BCC to, etc. Once our email message is ready, we perform a bound action, which is send email. Here we pass the ID of the record that we created in previous step and issue send. In this example, we wanted to send email message to only the primary contact. However, if we take an example where we want to send an email message to all the contacts that belong to this account, we cannot use add new item because we are not sure of how many contacts are there for that account. Now we will have a look of how we can set this recipients dynamically. If we click on this switch to input entire array, we can see how the array looks. If we see the participation type mask is set to 2 and the party ID attribute bind is the primary contact value that we have passed. The activity party participation type mask attribute has various party types like to recipient has a value 2 and CC recipient has a value 3. Here since we were using the to recipient, the participation type mask was set to 2. To set dynamic emails, I have taken an example where on update of account, I am sending email message CC to all the contacts that belong to this account and to the owner of the account. So first we initialize a variable. Inside the variable, I am initializing the value of the owner of the account. The participation type mask here I have set to 2 because I want the message to recipient to be as the owner of the account. Further, I have listed all the contacts that have the parent customer ID as the account which was updated. This list rows is going to give me all the contacts that belong to this account. Then I am using this step append to array variable. So my array variable recipient, which was earlier created and initialized to only two recipient, now if you see, I am using participation type mask 3 and passing all the contacts that are related to the account. So once my array variable is ready, I will create the email message record and switch to input entire array and pass on the recipient's array in activity parties. Here is how the flow looks after run. If you see the activity parties which we were seeing earlier when we had only two recipient, now dynamically set we can see that we have the two recipient and also the CC recipient. Since I had two contacts related with this account, both these contacts are here. This is how we can set dynamic recipients on an email. Now let's move further to how we can retrieve email recipients. Here I have a flow which is triggered on create of an email message. If you see the flow run history, we will notice that the email message body does not provide us with the recipient details, but it provides us with the activity ID. So in the flow, we will use the step list rows. Here we will filter the activity party rows with only the rows that belong to the activity party of our email message. Let's have a look of how the output looks. This is the output of the list rows. If you see, it is a huge output, but we have the details that we needed. We have the recipients like participation type mask 2 and other details of the two recipient like the address you used. So to get this details, we can further use filter array. So here I have used filter array. I'm passing the list rows value as an input and filtering on the participation type mask equal to 2, which as we know is to recipient. The output of filter array is now going to give me only those records which were a part of that email message in to recipient. So here we will get the details like the party ID, which is the GUID value, the address used, which is the email address. Further, based on your requirement, you can use these details and retrieve the records, or we can use them further as per our own requirements. This is how we can set dynamic recipients and retrieve email recipients from an email message.